a bitch, you 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 a bitch, Willie Davis, you a bitch. You a bitch, 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 Willie Davis, you a bitch. This is me on my own video. Wasn't smart, boy, you in my scope now. I see you as a mark, boy, and just because you young don't mean I'ma let you off. You step to my level, I put a hole in your heart. You on my radar, so I know where you at. Got eyes all over, and it could be your cat. Put a hole in your head, leave your brains on the window. You fucking with the gangster who be smoking on the endo. Fuck your girl like an info, Southside schizo. Run up in your house and put the barrel to your temple. Then on to the next door, who wanna start shit? Willie Davis is a bitch, and I heard it suck dick. Get your wig split, let my motherfucking bullets rip. And if your mom was a whore, I wouldn't even leave a tip. Gun on my hip, the new nigga in town. Diss me one more time, you'll be in a bloody gown. Who's real now? I don't hear you talking. Go get your big brother, cause my big goon stalking. I know it's shocking, you didn't think I would go off. Now I beam between your eyes and your head, I'm about to blow off. You a bitch, 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 Willie Davis, you a bitch. You a bitch, Willie Davis, you a bitch. Yeah, I told you, nigga, you fucked the wrong one.
I'm a wild boy, no educate, no need to ball. If the NBA and the NFL can suck one, maybe just a duck one. With these busters up, Jamaican shower posse. My life go full circle, no need for you to crop me. Riot like our future, Leak gon' kill them all. Wu gang, not on this man, drop em, no recall. You say you gon' turn up, too bad you gonna burn up. Hellfire Anaconda, get off my black mamba. Now the born hustler, gift the gap from the dirty south. And the gift of gas got a silver tongue. Guess I got a jag mouth. Yo chick, I'ma drag it out. Nah, I ain't crazy. One man ride amazing. Way too strange for mainstream. Man, I'm not even attacking you for one thing, so don't get mad at me. I just wanted to fill in the slot right here. I mean, apparently you got my homeboy mad, but he mad then. He mad. So, whatever happens, happens. I'm just saying, criticism is the best game, man. Stuff like this happens. So, if you want to go around acting crazy, messing with my homeboy like that, yeah, that's gonna happen. This is my homeboy Sanchez. This is the Lik. Lil Kane to me and T. Next thing blowing up. Swag. How you gonna tell me he ain't the one rapping on these videos, man? I make the videos. How you talking? Disclaimer. I ain't the one dissing. I'm just rapping.